G'day, welcome back to the 40 channel. So we're going to give you a bit of an update with what's going on with Minty. Devastatingly enough, Minty's sort of come to the end of life. Now, Minty's been through a fair bit of work. As you've seen, way back in the past, first long drive for a drought, we blew a head gasket, we repaired it on the side of the road, did a couple other little bits and pieces of repairs, fuel lines, all that type of stuff. Oh, straight up!
Sit on that road.
You have a breakdown on the side of the road and your main sponsor comes out and helps you. Then a few weekend trips here and there, a few little other issues. Again, tied into the motor, the old 2F. We just kept persisting and pushing it on, did some fix-ups, get it all sorted. Second big long drive for a drought. We broke the harmonics balancer off the end of the crankshaft, so we welded it on, again, on the side of the road in someone's farm shed. Thank you very much to those guys out there that all got pitched in to help. And since then, I've just been using it as a daily driver every day, doing trips all over the place. Did a great trip out to the bridle track with some of the boys a few months back, but it's just not running very well at all. Just coming up to Easter, and we're gonna have to make the hard decision to leave it behind when we go out Easter camping. It was supposed to be its last big hurrah for the 2F before we did its upcoming transplant. I was hoping to give it a really good run on the terrain tamer, parabolic springs, some really good off-road testing, but unfortunately we weren't able to do it. Didn't stop us going camping, had a great time, took out the Blue Eddy, did some testing with that, as you'll see. But what does that mean for Minty and moving forward? Righto, so a little while back, I got to have a really good chat with Billy Mckinnon from Mckinnon's Cruisers. Righto, we're here with Billy today. Now, Billy, you do a little bit of work and make some bits and pieces for 40 series, 60 series, 80 series Land Cruisers.
Yeah, mate.
Just tell us a little bit about your shop.
So we do a lot of fabrication work for 40s, bit of 60 series stuff, getting into 75s now.
Yep.
We reproduce chassis components, leaf spring, hanger mounts, all different engine mount versions. Like, I think we're at 16 different motor combinations now.
Yeah, wow.
For 40s as well as 40-80 swaps, so we can close under them, all that sort of cool stuff.
Now, all you have to do is jump on. Most people have probably heard the name Billy Mckinnon's before, Mckinnon's Cruisers. You can jump on their webpage, you've got a whole lot of stuff on there. So they have some incredibly impressive builds, which you'd see all over the place, that, to be honest, mate, can be out of the reach of people like myself. So, but there's a lot of people out there like myself that have, you know, your everyday sort of cars. The motors are getting quite tired, or the harmonic balances end up falling off.
Dick Welder like, mate.
Yeah, and they start to look for different options.
Yep.
Now, one of the very popular options these days, and everyone one of the cheap ways to go, is a Barra.
Yep.
Now, what have you guys got for someone who wants to do more of a budget build that can keep their car fairly standard?
Yeah, mate. Well, we cater to the market, so we can do a big car or we can supply kit for engine mounts and components to fit whatever motor you want to fit into your own car.
Excellent. What's the best way of getting hold of you?
Probably through our website. We got an inquiry form through there.
And they can order straight off the webpage and find what they need as well.
Yeah, so we got a whole web store on there, everything's on there.
So there you go. So if you're going from a very conservative build right up to a very impressive build, make sure you check out Mckinnon's Cruisers and they'll be able to help you out and get you back on the road in any stand that you want. So thanks, Billy.
Thanks, Jace.
Appreciate it.
Mate.
Good on you, mate.
Pleasure.
Fantastic. So I had a good chat with Billy and we worked out how can we do a fairly mild changeover using some of his equipment and a relatively easy and cheap motor to get hold of, the Barra motor. We're going to be chucking a Barra motor into Minty, but we're trying to keep it as simple and as straightforward as possible. There's some awesome Barra builds out there. Richard Swindle's is the most well known and it is incredible. But again, it's out of reach of the everyday person that wants to do a quick engine swap. And I think the Barra motor is the perfect choice if you want that extra power, reliability and strength for a quick changeover for a 40 series Landcruiser. We've got a bit going on to try to make it all happen. We've still got Sam going on in the shed there. There's a lot of work that needs to be done to Sam. Some of that work will be sort of slowed up and put on hold. We're building Charlie's little caravan, getting it ready. We've got a really tight deadline for that, so we haven't had much time on 40s at all. Then we've really got to get Minty up and going because now I don't have a daily driver. So it's a real challenge and a real juggle of what the heck's going on right now with a whole lot of stuff. Anyway, that's a quick update of what's going on with Minty. So I'll keep you posted. It's going to be happening hopefully very soon. Hopefully going to make it a more basic engine change out moving forward with a 40 series Landcruiser. So if you're keen to keep up with that, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to need heaps of feedback because I know very little about Barras. I've been talking to the guys at Barra the World. They've been very helpful. Billy Mckinnon's has been very helpful. Sideshow Wiring, Jim there, he's been super helpful. All these guys have been really, really helpful and they've been giving me heaps of information, as well as other guys on the forum and in the 40 series community that have done this sort of stuff before. James out there has been a great help as well. So these guys are really going to support me with this build because I'm a Toyota guy, not a Ford guy. Anyway, we're going to figure it out. So keep posted and until next time, we'll see you soon.